Hey guys, this is Tim with Invisible Pain. So I got a question for you, and I got something I want you to really seriously think about. Excuse me. Now, you know that we're in a time where um, kids are getting asked to go on um, travel ball teams, softball, baseball, um, traveling football practices and scrimmages, and all these activities in the summertime for kids and young adults. And imagine you got that phone call, right? And then after 2 or 3 weeks, after the kids have done been gone and staying in motels and signing release forms and all that stuff that kids do to be able to play on these teams, imagine if you found out that one of the assistant coaches um, had been convicted of um, rape of a 11-year-old girl. What would you do? Would you immediately jump in your damn car and go get your child and throw an absolute fit once you got, and then you'd have to start asking questions. Has he ever said anything to you other way? Blah blah blah. Well, I'm kind of throwing a hypothetical out because our apparently even at the highest levels in our country right now that they don't give a damn about your children. We got some of the best athletes in the world, um, from I think it's 11 or 12 years old in the Olympics now on up to I guess late 20s, early 30s. I'm not really even sure what the oldest person in the Olympics are now. But when they allow a man that he's on a beach volleyball team, and he's been charged, convicted, and sentenced for raping an 11-year-old girl. And he admitted that he got in his car, drove over to the 11-year-old girl's house, had sex with her, and left, and ended up spending a year in prison. But because he is a good beach volleyball player, the Olympic team, which I thought was controlled by the United States or had a lot of input in who was how the rules break down of who can come over here and play or who can't or whatever. And they totally bypass that and allow this person to go play on an Olympic team, knowing damn well that there's young girls there, there's young boys there. Just because he got caught with a little girl doesn't mean that he's already sick in the head. So it doesn't rule him out from boy or girl. And we've come to a place in this country, and up until this past 4 years, you didn't hear about this shit because it didn't happen. These teams had morals. But now, where the Democratic Party wants you to be able to, your child, to be able to go to school and to be able to read a book on how to give and receive a blowjob, or have or any kind of oral sex or anal sex, or I know it's kind of harsh, and I apologize, but I'm trying to get a point across. We let these people that we vote in office try to change everything that we believe in, everything, and we turn the cheek. Well, we don't know exactly what's going on. We don't know if it's the truth or whatever. And I'm gonna tell you the problem with most people in this world. And I was this same person up until a few years ago. I used to watch NBC and ABC and CNN, and I watched all these. But until when Trump come into office and all of them got this damn dumb syndrome about them and all this shit that they tried to change, and they started coming against everybody in this country that had morals. They call you a racist. Um, they started saying it's okay for uh, men to sit down to pee and to wear dresses and all this stuff. So who's to blame? Who's to blame for these damn politicians and these damn leaders in this country that thinks it's okay to hire a rapist to go on the Olympic team to represent a country, knowing damn well that if that child watches that Olympic program, the harm that it's going to bring her little mind and her mother and father. See, these politicians don't give a damn what you think because they've got the power that we give them. They've done took off with it, so they can look at you and tell you to go to hell. And then 2 or 3 years down the road, you done forgot all about it and you vote their ass in again. Well, you've already seen gas prices go out the roof. You've already seen you not been able to support shit at the grocery store. You done seen that you can't go out and buy a damn new house. You done seen that your weekly paychecks don't go for shit, then you get behind. And all while we'll stand up for somebody like Joe Biden or Kamala Harris and let them get on TV and lie, and we'll believe the shit because we too damn dumb to look up and follow and see what they've actually been doing the last 4 years, which is not to amount to shit. So until me and you can start getting some morals about ourselves, and we better get them damn quick, because one of these days we're going to leave here. We're getting old enough now that we're leaving all this shit that we're too chicken shit to stand up to believe in or tell people about, or you don't want a confrontation when you walk down the street and somebody calls you a racist son of a bitch and you just keep walking because you say, oh, that's not the right thing to do. No, when somebody steps up in your shit, you should be a damn man. Stand up and throw it back at their ass. Quit being chicken shits. Stand up and vote for what you believe in. Because we've voted so much right now that we've voted our damn country away to idiots, to cackling fools. And the Democratic Party already knows that they've lost this election. Don't let them tell you elsewise. They know that Kamala Harris cannot beat Donald Trump, nor should she. But the only thing that they're wanting to save, the only thing that they give a damn about saving right now is the House. Because they already know they're going to lose the Senate. They're going to lose the White House, and they're going to lose the Senate. So they got to save the House. Because if they can save the House, they can block anything that the Republicans try to bring through and try to straighten this shit out. So what should we do? You need to get in a quiet place and get away from the damn fools and the idiots that's pushing this shit in your mind, and start thinking for yourself. Look at your children sitting in there on your floor or in your room or wherever they're at right now, out in the front yard, out there playing, and ask yourself one question: am I going to sell out their future for them cackling ass, lying ass Democrats that gets on TV and lies every damn day? They started this shit yesterday. I sat there and watched, and I flipped through. I don't normally do that, and they was talking about J.D. Vance. You had one saying he was weird. You flipped to another station, you had another saying he was weird. You flipped to another. They was all, it's like they get, every day when they wake up, they've got a little handbook that's emailed to them on their talking points for the day or the week. Because they believe it doesn't matter about the lie. If they tell the lie many enough times, then surely they've got enough dumb people on the Biden side that will believe them. And that's what even what Joe Biden calls them, the Biden dumb vote. They're not going to stand up. They're not going to research. They're going to believe somebody because they say that they're a leader. We've let them lead our country into a damn hole that if we don't start digging the walls, bracing the walls up on it right now and shoring it up, the whole damn thing's going to collapse. And then when you think all this shit's cute, that all these men's wanting to go in and dress up like women and act dumb as hell and try to change your children and try to get your guns and give everybody a stick. They can protect yourself with a stick. And then you know who's watching? These other big countries. China's watching, Russia's watching, Iran's watching. And then the first trickle of breakage that they see, they're coming. So we better start shoring up the damn walls and digging out all the shit and throwing all the sorry ass, lying ass Democratic politicians out and putting people in there that you might not like them as a people, but listen to where they stand. Listen to where they stand. If they're standing for a baby's life, and then people wanting to stand up and say, oh no, we ought to be able to kill a baby whenever we want to. Have we come so far as a society that a woman's orgasm means more than a child? Come on, people. We got to be better than this. We are better than this. I need you to do one thing. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Let people hear it. Let me know what you say. I want to know what's on your heart. And I don't want to hear this racist bullshit. I ain't a racist bone in my damn body. You can say whatever the hell you want to, because I know the fruitcakes out there that's programmed to get on this shit and say this shit talk bad about people every night when they speak their heart. But let me tell you, all these people that's going out hurting these children, that's going out hurting these kids, let me tell you what they need. They don't need prison. It makes them worse. They need that computer put to sleep. That solves the problem. Subscribe, like, share, comment. I got more to say. Tim Tilley, Invisible Pain.